If you're using PEXA Clear as your AML provider, this can be integrated with your MantisProperty account to save a lot of double entry and also allow you to track which property transactions have been sent through to PEXA Clear for AML checks. The first thing that you need to do is enable your integration to your PEXA Clear account. You need to contact PEXA Clear and tell them that you're using MantisProperty and ask for your API credentials, which they'll send to you. You then need to go into MantisProperty and go into Preferences, Third-Party Integrations, and PEXA Clear. That will then bring up this screen where you can put in your API credentials. And once you've clicked the Save and Enable button, it will then show that the authorization was successful so that you now know that your PEXA Clear integration is working. I'll show you now how the actual integration works when it comes to creating a new listing, and also if you need to do AML checks on existing listings. So the first thing that we'll do is go into a listing that's in progress. This is a pending listing that hasn't been made live yet. In here, you'll see we haven't added any vendors yet. So we need to add the vendors for that listing. You just add them as your contacts. I'm just going to select one here. You can add as many vendors as there are on that listing, and you should add all your vendors so that they all get pushed through to PEXA Clear to do the AML checks. You'll notice that there's an AML column here, and it'll tell you whether it's been submitted or not submitted to PEXA. And all you do is, once you've added your vendors, you just click Submit Owners to PEXA Clear. That will then tell you that it's been successful and give you a workspace reference. The workspace reference also shows here, and it shows a green tag to say that that's been submitted. If there were any issues with the vendor details that are being sent through, such as missing phone numbers or missing email addresses or missing postal addresses, the system will automatically let you know, and then you can simply click on the contact's name and update those details and then resubmit to PEXA. When you log into PEXA Clear, you'll then see all your workspaces for your different listings here. You simply click through to one of those listings and it'll show the details there. And under customers, it'll have any vendors that you've sent through there so that they can be verified, and you can just manage your AML for that particular property from there. If you have an existing listing that you haven't done the AML checks on, but the listing has gone live and you need to push that through to PEXA Clear, the process is quite simple there too. You simply bring up the listing and then click on your vendors tab. And here it's the same as the pending listing where it shows you vendors. You can add vendors if you haven't added them already. It'll show the AML status of whether it's been submitted or not. And you can simply click the button Submit Owners to PEXA Clear. In this example, I'm going to show you what happens if there's missing information. As you can see, this particular contact has no phone numbers. So when we click on that, it'll come up and say, please update the owner vendor details. Fred Flintstone is missing a mobile number. So then you know you can go into that contact, update it with the correct number, and then resubmit it to PEXA Clear, and that will go through.